Good afternoon, everyone. This is Kellyanne from Divine Messages and the High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is going to be a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, your present, and near future energies for you. And I'll also be looking at any obstacles or challenges that you're currently working through. I'll be asking Spirit for advice and messages also to help you along on your soul's journey. I've already pre-shuffled with your energy, Pisces, so that we can get started. Remember that if this reading does not resonate with you, please be sure to take a look at your moon, which is your emotions, as well as your Venus and rising signs, because there may be some information that you can find helpful there for you, okay? So let's get started. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my loved ones and ancestors that have crossed. Thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings as well as your protection. As I attempt to interpret and clarify these messages and advice that you are channeling through me today, Spirit, I ask that you please be as specific as possible so that I may provide accurate guidance for my seekers. By the way, Pisces, today I'm using the Witch's Tarot for your reading, and I'll be using the Wizard's Tarot for clarification. All right, so right away, I'm getting the Temperance card, which is major for Sagittarius. Let's pull one more. And I'm also getting the Page of Wands in reverse. All right, so currently, Pisces, I'm strongly seeing that in the recent past, you may have been dealing with a Sagittarius, or you may have just been dealing with somebody who was a fire sign, possibly a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarian, okay? Doesn't have to be. It's just about the energy. Wands have to do with fire energy. So it may be for you, or it may be somebody that has that kind of fiery energy in their charts, okay? With the Temperance card, I'm strongly getting that in your recent past, you really had to work on balancing yourself and leveling yourself and bringing that emotional state down so that you felt more leveled, okay? It's definitely a card where you have to kind of reestablish that flow, that kind of ease so that you're able to handle things without, being emotionally volatile or emotionally vulnerable to the point where it's kind of taking over. Okay. Now, it may have had to do with this Page of Wands energy, right? The Page of Wands energy in reverse is somebody that possibly had this idea about a passionate new adventure or a new beginning, something that you were very much into, something that you could have really have seen yourself pursuing, very much motivated to follow this path, this new beginning. But because it's in reverse, it's like possibly this person decided not to act on it just yet, or possibly they felt like now is not the time to pursue this new adventure. Now, Wands can also have to do with receiving communication. So it's possible that in the past, maybe you received some communication that maybe wasn't really all that great, and that's why you had to kind of temper yourself and kind of handle it, because the information that you received, may have been not what you were expecting, or something was very disappointing, or it could have also been something that you were waiting for communication, but then there was like this stall, or you weren't receiving the information in a timely fashion. And there was like this kind of stalled energy about it, a hesitancy almost about receiving this communication. So that's what I'm seeing for your recent past, that definitely you had to kind of handle something, and you really had to kind of calm yourself down in order to deal with the situation. Okay, so let's move into your current energy, Pisces, and see what's going on. And also see if there were any current challenges or situations that are proving to be obstacles for you, okay? So, Spirit, can I have some cards for Pisces? What is currently going down for Pisces? What is currently going down for Pisces? Okay, so I'm pulling the Six of Wands in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. So this could be you, Pisces, with this Cups energy. Cups are affiliated with your emotions, with your intuition, with relationships. So this is a mature masculine energy here. Could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or Scorpio. So like I said, this could be you. When the King of Cups shows up in reverse, it's definitely somebody who's having a hard time managing their emotions right now. So again, it may tie into this Temperance card, right? Tempering yourself, tempering your emotions, tempering your reactions, kind of maintaining that balance, right? And this person may be struggling here emotionally, or possibly having a hard time expressing how they're feeling or handling what they're going through right now. This could be somebody that could be in therapy right now, or maybe talking to a spiritual advisor or a very close friend about what's going on. There could be some depression, here going on with this, because it's definitely showing a situation where someone is definitely dysregulated in terms of their emotions. And it could have to do with the Six of Wands in reverse, which is somebody feeling unsuccessful or not recognized or not being heard by their person. Okay? It's definitely somebody who feels like the other person is maybe not paying attention to them, or possibly they feel like they're not getting the support or the accolades or the recognition for their part in a certain situation here. So this is what I'm strongly getting as your current challenge or an obstacle, because this is definitely tying into, this Temperance card, as I mentioned. So let's pull some clarification for that. Spirit, can I have clarification for the King of Cups in reverse, please, for Pisces? King of Cups in reverse for Pisces. Can I have clarification for the King of Cups? Let's see what this is about. When you're ready. Okay, let's see what's going on. This one wants to come out. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So this may be you feeling like you can be independent if you needed to be, right? You feel like financially you're kind of good to go. You're secure enough to kind of be on your own, be independent. You kind of feel like you don't really need anybody to kind of lean on in terms of paying the bills, right? And it's possible that maybe this other person, this King of Cups energy, is maybe feeling like, well, gee, they don't need me, or, and you could take it either way, whether this is you or your person, or you can reverse it. This person may be feeling like left out, or feeling like you're not really recognizing their input or their contribution to the relationship, because perhaps this person with this Nine of Pentacles really feels like they don't need the other person to support them, and in which case they might be exhibiting a very independent energy right now, which could be making the other person feel very uncomfortable, or maybe they feel like they're not needed, or maybe they feel like because financially, this Nine of Pentacles energy can kind of stand alone, they may feel like a little like intimidated. That's strongly what I'm getting here. Let's pull another card here for this. Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? Okay. All right, so I'm getting 3 for this. Yeah, I'm getting the Lovers, major for Gemini, so it's definitely, a relationship issue. I'm getting this Knight of Cups in reverse, and I'm also getting the Two of Cups. Wow. So this is absolutely a dynamic between two people going on here, okay? Because you have the Lovers and you have the Two of Cups, all right? So both have to do with a soul tie, with a relationship, some kind of union, possibly a commitment. But with this Knight of Cups in reverse, I'm strongly getting this kind of like back and forth inconsistent energy with someone here in this relationship, okay? This is somebody that, in many ways is making romantic gestures towards you. They're enamored with you, or vice versa. It could be you toward your person. You're kind of feeling like, very romantic, hearts and flowers. This could even be like a proposal that you're thinking about, or possibly the idea of proposing, or your person proposing to you. But then at the same time, at times you get a sense that this person is really not all that invested in pursuing this, right? Because Knights can be inconsistent. They move toward things, but they can just as easily pull their energy back. So this is what I'm strongly getting here for your current challenge. It's definitely a situation between two people, like I was saying. That are in a relationship or in some kind of commitment here. It possibly may have to do with taking this to the next level. And it could be that with this Nine of Pentacles person, this person is very, very independent, and it could be making the other person feel emotionally very insecure. And maybe that's why this person is not really sure if they want to kind of pursue this in terms of moving forward, in terms of proposing or bringing this commitment to a higher level, or really kind of moving forward to progressing in this relationship, because there could be some fear here about feeling unsuccessful, about money, or about, being able to contribute equally in this relationship, and it may be causing them some hesitancy. Now, remember, with this Page of Wands, this is fire energy, so this could be Aries, Sagittarius, it could be Leo, and if this, remember I said that wands have to do with communication, they have to do with news, they have to do with, it has to do with pursuing something that you're very passionate about. And then with this Temperance card being having to like kind of temper your emotions about it, or level yourself, or bring balance into the situation. Somebody's definitely imbalanced here. There's a lot of dysregulation with this King of Cups. Their emotions are like out of whack right now. So now it's like making sense to me. Okay, so let's go and pull some more cards for your current energy, see where you're currently at, and then we'll move into your near future placement, okay? What's going on currently with Pisces? All right, yeah. So we have the Four of Wands here. This is what I was just saying. The Four of Wands here, is wanting to have a sense of joy or a sense of celebration that has to do with creating possibly a union or a harmonious feeling within the home. This could be a wedding card here. This could be some kind of, celebration where there's definitely like a sense of joy, okay, a sense of happiness, a reason to have, some kind of celebration. So I am strongly getting, from what I'm seeing here, Pisces, that there's definitely somebody in the picture here that, has loving energy or loving feelings towards you, or vice versa, and is a little hesitant about how to proceed with how they feel, because they may be feeling intimidated by possibly either you or your person, what the other person has in terms of their finances, and the fact that they're very strong and very independent here. And it's causing a little bit of maybe hesitancy or dysregulation, because they're not really sure if this endeavor is going to be successful, or they may feel like a little bit intimidated because of the other person's independence, their level of independence, or their finances. That's what I'm strongly getting. All right, so let's move into your near future placement. Near future placement. Near future placement. Okay. In the near future, I'm seeing the Page of Wands. I'm sorry, the Page of Swords. Let's pull some more. Spirit, can I have some near future energy? Thank you. I am seeing the Six of Swords. So right now we have air energy. This could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It doesn't have to be. It's just the energy of the cards. Let's see. What else is going on for Pisces? What's coming around the corner? Thank you. Okay, I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm strongly seeing here is that you may be trying to leave something in the past that was not serving you any longer. Like, you're trying to let it go. You're trying to like move forward into calmer waters, into a place that's more peaceful for you. And, you're slowly moving away from a situation, or from memories, or from some kind of mindset or feeling that really, wasn't doing you any good, right? It was kind of like holding you back possibly, and now you're moving away from that. Now, what I am seeing is that possibly the reason that you were moving away from that is because you feel like moving forward into the future, this person that you were involved with really was not making plans for the long term. This was not a person who was investing in this relationship for the long term. Okay. When the Seven of Pentacles comes up in reverse for me as a reader, I get the sense that this is somebody who is more like an instant gratification energy, right? So instead of being patient and like kind of waiting for the harvest or waiting to reap what you've sown, so to speak, in terms of finances or emotional investment or whatever it is that you were kind of waiting and spending your time on, this person's being very impatient. It's almost like they want like instant gratification. They want like a quick fix. They want like, to kind of rush everything along. And excuse me, at this point, that's like not really where you're headed. Okay. This is kind of like possibly also somebody who feels like they may have invested some money or put away some money, towards something, and then maybe possibly that investment didn't work out the way that they thought it would. So if this is you, Pisces, this is you kind of wanting to move away from that place where your finances, are kind of always like month to month, or a situation where you feel like your finances are not that good. And what you're doing right now to kind of rectify that is to try to gain as much information or as much knowledge about a certain topic or a certain thing or a project or whatever it is that you have going on in your mind about something that you want to work toward that will possibly, bring you to a place where you don't feel that way. Like you want to feel, financially abundant. Now, remember, you do have this Nine of Pentacles here. So it's like you want to feel like you're arriving at that place where you're more financially secure. So again, what I'm strongly getting is that could be why your person feels like maybe they can't really contribute as much as they'd like to this arrangement, and it could be causing that imbalance. And like I said, this could be, you could flip this situation depending on how it resonates with you. But you are trying to kind of learn a lot of information or acquire a lot of information about a current situation. Okay. So, excuse me, let me tickle in my throat. Okay. So let's get some more for that. Can I have one more for this, please, for Pisces? This one wants to come out. All right. Wow. We have the Nine of Swords. So you've been very worried about this, Pisceans. Like you're up in your head constantly about this situation. I see even moving forward. You're still going to feel like you want to make sure that this person is in it for the long haul, that this person is able to make a long-term investment where there's going to be opportunities for growth. There's going to be, financial security and stability. This could possibly, be keeping you up at night and causing you a lot of anxiety with this Nine of Swords. You have a lot of swords here. Swords have to do with logic. Swords have to do with, communication, intellect, facts, leaving your emotions out of it. But sometimes it has to do with conflict and psychological, kind of struggle here. So there's definitely like a situation where you're doing a lot of heavy thinking here. This is what I'm strongly getting here, Pisces. And it may have to do with, the long term, the long haul with this person. Okay, so let's pull some cards. Let's pull some cards. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse for Pisces? Okay, so wow, this is too many. Let's try that again. Nope. It's weird. The cards are like all over the place. Okay. So we have, I see. So we have the Devil in reverse. Okay. Devil could be major for Capricorn. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. Or maybe possibly this person or you may have Capricorn in your chart. But the Devil in reverse really has to do with you moving away from some kind of toxic energy here. Right? even in your near future, you still feel like you have to kind of continue to move in a forward direction away from a situation that was not serving you. Now, the devil, when it comes up in reverse, it has to do with moving away from addiction, moving away from energy that really is just not healthy in a relationship. So this could be a very possessive energy, or a very obsessive energy, compulsive energy, a very controlling person. This could also have to do with somebody that maybe has addictions, or maybe, substance abuse or alcoholism. This could even be somebody maybe who has a gambling addiction, or any kind of like addictive, unhealthy personalities are represented with this card. So what I'm strongly seeing here is that even in the near future, as you're moving on, you're still trying to get away from some kind of energy that just was not serving you and was not healthy. And possibly that's what you're trying to kind of learn about. You're trying to gather more information about this situation. You're worried about it possibly. And again, is this, the type of person that maybe is not really predictable, not in it for the long haul in terms of their finances or their performance, and you're trying to figure out the situation here. Let's get more clarification for this. Why is the devil here in reverse? The good news is I am seeing, Pisces, that you are moving away from it. You're slowly, leaving the past behind you, getting away from this energy of something that was not healthy. Let's see. Let's have clarification for this devil card in reverse, please, for Pisces. It could even just be like an unhealthy mindset, like possibly like where you've been in your head for a long time and it just was not serving you and it wasn't making you happy and you weren't, being your best self in whatever situation that you were in. And you know that you have to kind of move forward away from this. Okay. All right. Yeah, I have a card that wants to come out. Yeah, wow, we have the Nine of Swords again. All right, so you're definitely in the near future still very worried, and you have a lot of anxiety moving forward about what the situation is going to be and where you're headed. Okay, and I'm definitely still feeling that with the Seven of Pentacles, that it has to do with possibly, maybe not having enough for the long term, or you don't see the ability for financial growth or stability, possibly with this person. Let's see. The Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Whoa, there we go. Wow. And what did I just say? The Five of Pentacles. So this is definitely you wanting to not feel that sense of lack anymore, wanting to not feel like you were left out in the cold, or that you were pushed aside, or that you were abandoned, and you felt like you were not being taken care of financially, possibly with this person, or you felt like they weren't contributing. And because of that, you felt a sense of lack or fear about your finances. And with this Five of Pentacles, it's definitely a situation where things are improving slowly. Okay. They are improving. So I am seeing that, but it definitely hasn't, it clarified for me definitely that this was a situation about finances. And remember, we had that Nine of Pentacles here. With you wanting to feel financially secure or financially independent. Okay. So with this Five of Pentacles, let's clarify. Let's get one more for that with the Seven of Pentacles here, please, Spirit. Both in reverse. I have clarification for these Pentacles, please. Let me know when you're ready, Spirit. Okay, the Four of Wands. We just got it again. Absolutely. This is exactly what I was saying. You want to be able to feel a sense of security, a sense of like commitment, stability in your relationship. You're thinking about commitment. You're thinking about possibly, this could be a card representing marriage, as I said before. So, moving forward, you're moving away from that toxicity of what was in the past for you, Pisces, but you still have a lot of worry about where you're going, and will there be, enough finances for you to reach your goals? Will this be a situation where, things are going to feel stable for you, that you're going to have this ability to rejoice and be happy and have a happy home life. So this all is making a lot of sense to me now. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some advice from Spirit. Okay, Pisces. Spirit, can I have some advice moving forward for my Piscean viewers? Wow, I have a lot of cards and I'm dropping them on the floor. Guys. Okay, so I'm getting, wowee, I'm getting the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting the Nine of Wands. Actually, you know what? Let me move them over here so that if I can pick them up so that you can see. I'm getting the Two of Pentacles and I'm getting the Nine of Wands. Let me move these over so we're not all squished. Okay. And I'm also getting the Queen of Swords. Okay. And I'm also getting the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So what I'm strongly getting here, Pisces, is that Spirit is letting me know that you're not willing to give up on a certain situation. Like you still feel like there's potential here. Like you still feel like even though you're tired and you're exhausted of going about, your day-to-day routine or possibly where your life has been in the past and you're possibly just so tired of that and you're like done. You're not willing to kind of like give up on what it is that you feel like you want because you do have this Knight of Pentacles here. Now, remember, the knights are a little bit back and forth. They can be somewhat inconsistent. But out of all the knights of the tarot, there's 4 of them, this knight happens to be the most practical, the most reliable, right? The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's a planner. It's somebody who is, practical. They're fiscally responsible. They, take small steps. They move slowly, but they are a planner. They're somebody who is willing to kind of take the steps and be very cautious and careful in terms of making sure that financially everything is set in place moving forward. Okay. So, you're not giving up on that. And Spirit is recognizing that's what you want in your life. And that's what you need in order to feel happy. Now with this Two of Pentacles though, in reverse, I'm strongly seeing that you're having a very, very hard decision kind of balancing something. Maybe you're like, you have 2 jobs or possibly you're weighing 2 different options here. But whatever it is, you're having trouble maintaining balance here between 2 things. Maybe you're overworked and you're having a hard time balancing your time with your, free time and your work time. It's just definitely like an imbalance and you struggling to kind of keep things afloat here. So again, that definitely ties into you wanting to feel that sense of stability that perhaps you haven't had in a long time. Now, with this Queen of Swords, this is you trying to be very logical about your choices moving forward. You're trying to keep your emotions out of it. This is air energy, so this could be Libra, this could be Gemini, Aquarius, maybe somebody that has this in their charts. This could be in your charts. But overall, the energy is somebody who's being very protective of themselves. They have their walls up because they need to have truth and they need things to be, on the up and up, right? If you don't come to this person correct and she finds out that you're lying, if this is you and you find out that your person's lying to you, you're going to cut them down. You're going to cut them off, cut them out, and that's going to be it because this person means business. When the Queen of Swords comes up, it's like, watch out because like, don't mess with her, right? So, this is feminine energy. Take it how it resonates with you. Remember, there's no gender in tarot. So you have to kind of, let it resonate the way that you feel, works out in your relationship. But this is definitely somebody who is standing up for what she wants and she's protecting herself, she's protecting her values, and she's not going to take any BS, for lack of a better way of putting it. So I'm strongly getting from Spirit that you've been having a hard time finding that balance. You've been having a hard time. You feel overworked and tired and exhausted, and they're recognizing that you're waiting for this other person to kind of come into your life, somebody who's very reliable, very practical, is able to plan ahead for the future, is able to make good sound investments or good sound choices in terms of financial responsibility moving forward. So let's just clarify that and see what's going on. you know, a lot of times the Queen of Swords will come out when something, she's kind of feeling like something is maybe there's something being hidden or something is not truthful, and she's seeking the truth. She wants to know what's going on. She wants to know if the other person is being sneaky in any way or pulling any baloney. I am seeing the Three of Pentacles. And I'm also seeing the Six of Cups in reverse. So what I'm strongly getting is, Pisceans, that with this person that you're dealing with, there is a sense of nostalgia here. Okay, there's definitely a sense of like a history here that I'm seeing, you know, and there's like a long-term investment here. Now, with the Six of Cups, it is possible that recently, because it's in reverse, maybe your recent understanding of this person's emotional state, or possibly this person's memories, you know, or your memories with this person have not been that great, and you're kind of, it's like affecting you emotionally, like you're concerned about it, because I do see this Three of Pentacles, and you're wondering if this person is going to be able to work with you collaboratively, if they're able to cooperate with you on a relationship level in order to make things work. That's what I'm strongly getting here, you know, when I asked to clarify this Queen of Swords. So, you know, overall, the message from Spirit that I'm getting for you, Pisceans, is that, you know, you're still, you know, they're telling you not to give up. You're still working toward, you know, having that sense of financial stability, that opportunity to move things into a place where you are going to feel a sense of stability, like you're building a good foundation. You know, remember, you do have these Four of Wands here twice, so it's like there's a possibility of a proposal or a commitment or even marriage, where, you know, you're kind of like making sure, you know, because you have this Page of Swords here, don't forget. So you're trying to learn possibly about this person or this situation. You're trying to get a good understanding of what's going on and who this person really is before you're willing to make that investment. And part of it has to do with you being very, very logical and making sure that you find out the truth and find out that, you know, this person is legit. That's what I'm strongly feeling here. Okay, Pisces. So I hope that this reading has helped you in some way and has provided you with clarification. If so, please comment, share the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. You know, subscribing is free and it entitles you to all of your videos as they are posted. Every little bit helps my family so much, and I appreciate your support. I hope to see you at your next reading, guys. And please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart. Okay? Thank you, and God bless.